Day 7 ng impeachment trial ni Vice President Sara Duterte. Kaugnay sa reklamong unexplained wealth. Ipinasabpi na ng impeachment court ang bank records at tax records ng bise at asahong si Attorney Manasseh Carpio. Hindi naman kasamang pinasasabpina ang mga dokumento sa ilang foreign currency accounts at ilang korporasyon. May report si Ian Cruz.
At titingnan natin, kailangan mula sa unang araw ng paglingkod ng isang lingkod bayan, yung kanyang final na salin, lahat ng mga kinita niya ay makita natin.
So ang tanong namin, saan ba dito yung relevant or material? Kasi lahat na po ng records hiningi eh.
Ang tagisan ng opinyon at legal na basihan kung dapat bang ipasubbi na ang bank records ng mag-asawang Vice President Sara Duterte at Attorney Manasseh Carpio mula 2007 hanggang 2021. Dinuldukan ngayon ni Impeachment Court Presiding Officer Cheese Escudero.
The court finds that the requested documents meet the requirements set forth above. They are reasonably described, readily identifiable, prima facie relevant, and material to the allegations under Article 2.
Pagdidiin ng impeachment court, hindi talaga maihiwalay ang bank accounts ng mag-asawa, pero tanging peso-denominated bank records lang ang saklaw ng sabina.
Foreign currency deposits are governed by Republic Act Number 6426, particularly Section 8, which recognizes only one exception to confidentiality, the written permission of the depositor. So far as the request covers foreign currency deposits of the respondent, her spouse, separately or jointly, as well as the corporation and partnership, it is denied. Such accounts shall be excluded unless and until written consent of the respective depositors is produced.
May go signal na rin ng korte na ipasubpi ng bank accounts ng 19 na iba pang kumpanya ang datos ng paglabas-masok ng pera sa bank accounts ng mag-asawa mula sa Anti-Money Laundering Council at ang record ng Bureau of Internal Revenue ng income tax returns ng bise at ng kanyang umano'y negosyo. Gayunman, sabi ng korte,
The court will only allow these records to be used to establish a factual baseline against which the respondent's assets, financial transactions, and business interests during her present term may be assessed.
hindi kasama sa mga pinapasubpi na ang bank at tax records ng JTC Group of Companies at Pikimong Philippines Corporation.
Their general information sheets do not identify the respondent or her spouse as shareholders, and the prosecution at this time failed to show either a direct business interest or a clear and convincing basis to disregard their separate juridical personalities.
Para sa depensa, hindi nila masasabing malaking setback ang ruling na halos lahat ng hiling na subpina ng prosekusyon ay napagbigyan. Pero may legal remedies na raw silang maaaring gawin, kabilang ang pagdulog sa Korte Suprema.
There's always a possibility of going up because, as I mentioned earlier, everything is subject to judicial review depending on the circumstances available. This is something that we have to discuss as a team and also, of course, in consultation with our client.
Masaya naman ang prosekusyon sa tagumpay nilang maipasubpi na ang twin motion nila ukol sa AMLAC, bank records, pati na ang BIR records ng bise at asawa nito. Wala naman daw problema kung hindi pinayagan ang pagbubukas ng foreign currency deposits ng pangalawang